Good morning, YouTube. Hello, Icebergen. Nice to see you here. Good morning, Wood Pigeon. How are you this morning? I am in rainy Gettysburg, or actually just outside Gettysburg. So I am really excited to be here. Unfortunately, it's raining, so I had to find a pavilion to broadcast from because I wasn't going to broadcast out in the rain because, of course, my lovely assistant here, Monica, is not going to sit in the rain for an hour while I broadcast a live show. So I had to improvise. We found a park with a pavilion that was very near Gettysburg, and I am very excited to be here. Good morning, happy trails hiking. How are you? Wood Pigeon says hi, honey.
Hi, Wood Pigeon.
It is about 65 degrees this morning. It's a bit on the chilly side. Just want to let you know, happy trail. Oh, Jill is here today. Awesome. Well, tell Jill that Piney says hi. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Welcome, Jill. It's nice to have you here. Good morning, Mountain Survival. How are you doing this morning? I am right outside of a very rainy Gettysburg. Super excited. Today we are probably going to go through the actual museum. We did a couple of things outside the museum in Gettysburg on day one. Today's the plan to go through the actual museum, and then of course I have to get home and make sure that we are 100% prepared for my live tonight, which will feature Happy Trails hiking. I'm really looking forward to it. I know that I was disappointed when the live wasn't able to go off on Sunday, but 2 more days of hype, and I know that it's going to be amazing tonight. It's just going to be fantastic, and Matt and Kay are such wonderful people that we're gonna kill it tonight. It's going to be awesome. Good morning, Gilbert Rod. How are you today? Hey, if you guys have a moment, if you could tweet out this live link, I would really appreciate it. Let's see if we can get lots more people in the room. That would be fantastic. We'll share our networks together, and it will be awesome. Awesome. 6 people in the room. Please make sure you hit those thumbs up for the fantastic moderators. If you don't know everyone in the room, please take the opportunity to introduce yourself. We have some fantastic content creators in the room this morning. I know the one person that you guys may not know might be Icebergen. He's somewhat of a different genre than a lot of the other folks that visit. So take a moment, get to know Icebergen. He does some really cool content, and it's actually got a lot of variety to it. So it might be something you really like. He's a cool dude too. He's a very, very good supporter of my channel. I really appreciate it. So let me show you a little bit around where we're at today. And this is really cool. Oh wow, the rain is slowing down. Nice. So right over here, you can't really see it, but there is a super cool farmhouse right up on top of this hill here, which I thought would be really cool in the background, but unfortunately it is so rainy and hazy that you can't see it on camera. Maybe if I flip the camera around, maybe we'll get a better shot of it. Yeah, right over there is a really, really pretty red farmhouse. And then we've got, we're just kind of in a park because that's where you go when it rains and they have pavilions and you want to do a broadcast outside. Now I will say this. This is the broadcast has the best internet connection of any broadcast I've ever done, and you can see why right there. I can see Mr. Tower right there. So that is why we're getting such an amazing broadcast stream. Let's see. Tyler, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. That's fantastic. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much for coming by. Hoosier back, good morning. How are you today? Hey, Tyler, if you don't know everyone in the room, please take the opportunity to introduce yourself to them. We have some fantastic channels in the room. Give them the opportunity to earn your views and go check them out. I guarantee they'll return the favor, and that's beautiful. And also, if you have a moment, please do me a favor and tweet this live stream out. So hopefully we could bring your network into my network and share and all that good stuff. It's a great way to get exposure, and I'd really appreciate it. What kind of channel? Well, this channel is generally an outdoor channel. I do a lot of hiking and that sort of stuff, but I also run a regular daily vlog when I'm not out traveling. And so most of the channels that are in the chat right now are outdoor type channels, but we also have folks like Icebergen who does gaming, lots of music type stuff. He's fantastic, so he's a good one to check out. This time around travel vlog. Good morning, how are you? It's fantastic for you to stop by. Yeah, I had to find a park near Gettysburg today to do my live broadcast in because of the weather. But that's okay, because we're still gonna go into Gettysburg today and we're gonna probably tour the museum. If you guys haven't seen my vlog from this morning, we did the entire auto tour where you drive around the park. We got out at every stop. I tried to make sure that I gave you guys some stories about the locations that we visited and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, there's just so much to see there that I had to cut it at some point and say, well, that's what we're gonna get for today. So we saw some beautiful, amazing, fantastic things. And it only is hopefully just a taste of what you can find here. And it'll encourage everyone who's within any sort of reasonable distance from Gettysburg to come here and check it out. Everything that I've done over the last 2 days in Gettysburg is free. The only thing that I paid for was a hotel room and gas. So anyone can come here and visit these sites and drive these tours, and it's fantastic. So park hours, Happy Trails, I believe the park is open from like 6 a.m. all the way up until 10. So you could pretty much do the drive tour just about any time. Ah, Tyler is a YouTube kinner. Well, a YT kinner. Awesome, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by, Tyler. I think I might have been on one of your live streams at some point, but if I haven't, do me a favor, and when you watch one of my videos, leave a comment so I can go and check out your channel. That's the easiest way for me to remember to go and make sure that I look at somebody who was on my live stream that I may not have seen before. So anyone who's in my live stream for the first time, please do me a big favor, leave a comment on one of my videos so I know to go and check your stuff out. It's the best reminder. Now, I also want to apologize to everyone who's on this stream who has produced content over the last 3 days. I have been really, really, really busy over the last 3 days, and I have not even had the opportunity to look at my comment section or look at anyone else's videos. It's a big problem on my part, and I will rectify that hopefully within the next 2 days. I'm gonna go through everything and make sure that I respond to everyone's comments and check out your content. I've just been incredibly busy, unfortunately, for the last 2 days and haven't had a chance. It's funny because the pacing when I go on these travel adventure series things with Monica is totally different. Good morning within hiking distance. Thank you for stopping by. It is fantastic to see you. I really appreciate you coming by. The pacing when I'm out with Monica on one of these travel adventure series is totally different than the pacing that I'm normally used to experiencing when I'm out by myself, because she does things that I don't generally do, like eat. So when we're out together, we have to block that time out to eat and use bathrooms and things like that. Whereas normally I go live, then I go hike, then I go home and I start editing. And by the time she gets home from work around 4 o'clock, I'm kind of getting somewhat close to being done so that we can have dinner and, do stuff like that. So that's the difference in the pacing. And then I usually have time in the evenings to do my editing. Whereas when we're doing this kind of thing, it just works at a different pace. So I apologize to everyone who's out there, who's had the opportunity to comment on my videos, but I haven't had the opportunity to respond. I'm sorry, I definitely will get to it. I haven't forgotten about it. Good morning, Jorn. It is fantastically wonderful to see you this morning. Man, so many awesome folks in the room. This is just great. Within hiking distance, if you guys have not had a moment to check out his channel, please do yourself a big favor, check it out. It is just fantastic content. The guy needs a lot more eyeballs. He certainly deserves it. He works really hard, and just the quality of the content that's on his channel is fantastic. I want to talk about a live stream I have coming up tonight at 9 o'clock featuring the one and the only Happy Trails Hiking, also the curator of Healthy Trails 199, Matt and Kay. I got a moment to chat with them person to person on Sunday before my internet connection went belly up, so we rescheduled the up and coming Tuber show for tonight at 9 o'clock, and you guys don't want to miss it. They are fantastic people. Matt and Kay sent me an entire itinerary of things to talk about tonight, which is really unusual because I'm not generally a preparer, but they are both apparently school teachers and they're very prepared. And I think we are going to have an absolutely amazing conversation about their channel and all of the wonderful and amazing things that they've seen. Wood Pigeon, if you could please do me a big favor and drop that live link for tonight's show in the chat room, that would be fantastic. So I am, for those of you who might be just joining, just outside of Gettysburg. It is raining, so I did have to find a local park with a pavilion. I'm not physically in Gettysburg like I was yesterday. And if you missed yesterday's show, you gotta see this. Yesterday's show, we toured a couple of the local monuments that were in the area where I was broadcasting, and the most awesome thing was we saw some live wildlife. We saw what probably was a turkey vulture on the show live yesterday. It was a really amazing experience. Yesterday, while Monica and I were out doing our tour, we actually witnessed quite a few very interesting animals. If you guys are in the chat room, please give me a big thumbs up and make sure that you pass it on to all the amazing moderators. Today we have Happy Trails Hiking, Joran, and also Wood Pigeon, the greatest mod that ever lived. So make sure that you thumbs up for those guys because they do an amazing job. Reagan Live, good morning. Touring Taste Buds is in the house. Fantastic. So we saw some really cool wildlife yesterday that because I suck, I was unable to get on camera. But I figured I'd tell you about it. We saw a couple of really beautiful orioles. And I'm not saying Oreos. We might have eaten a few of those, but we didn't see any. We saw some orioles, the black ones with the orange thingies on there. Oh, they were just gorgeous. We saw blue jays, and then we also saw a fox. I'm not even kidding. He was like 35 feet from us right off the road, and he was just kind of looking around, standing on a rock. But by the time I got the camera out, he was all like, Psh, I know what you're doing, man. I'm out of here. But it was amazing. I've never seen a live fox like that. Well, at least not that I know of. There is a fox that we've seen near my house, but it just stands there so still that I'm almost thinking we imagined it. Because every time we go by that place, it's still there, just in a different location. And it never seems like it changes position. So maybe it's a statue and they're just messing with us and they move it around every couple hours. I don't know. But the fox that we saw yesterday was actually real. And it was amazing to see. It was really cool. You are busy then. Looking forward to live time. Doing well. Went to Yosemite for the first time yesterday. Oh my goodness. That's awesome within hiking distance. I cannot wait to see that. That looks awesome. Yeah. I wish it was great, Reagan. Unfortunately, it's raining, so I had to locate a pavilion. It's about 60-something degrees. It's a little bit on the chilly side. As you can see, my beautiful assistant, Monica, is actually wearing a jacket. She's the smart one. She actually wore jeans today, too. I am in shorts, so I am a little bit on the chilly side, but as I always say to my kids when they're cold around the house, I'll just run around in a little while to get warmed up. No, I haven't seen Yankee yet. He was in one of the chat rooms this morning, but I have not seen him yet in my live stream. But if you don't know Yankee, please get the opportunity to send him a tweet. He does a fantastic meet and greet series that gives YouTubers the opportunity to pitch their channel to other people within his network, and he has a very large network, so it's a fantastic way to get exposure. Wood Pigeon dropped Yankee's Twitter for us right there. That's the best way to get a hold of him, and he does an absolutely fantastic job of promoting other people's YouTube channels. I went on there, it was just fantastic. It really was awesome. Meeting in 10 minutes. Okay, Happy Trails, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Fell in love. Yeah, see, within hiking distance, once you get down with all the hiking and stuff on a daily basis, the rain is nothing but a thing. It's a slight inconvenience. I think what the rain really does is make it more inconvenient to actually film because of the logistics of making sure that everything stays dry, or in my case, everything can be opened or used on the phone. I don't know if you guys saw my vlog from Jordan Park. I think it was from Friday maybe, so I might have released it on Saturday. But the rain got into the microphone and fouled it, so a lot of the audio that I got that day was just totally unusable, which stinks. Oh, that is too bad. It was pouring, huh? Hey, this time around travel, please do yourself a big favor and make sure that you check out the other folks in this channel. They are just amazing content creators and awesome supporters. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Give me the big thumbs up and ring that bell so you know when I'm going live. This particular live broadcast is an absolutely fantastic way to network your channel. I really try to make sure that I watch everyone's stuff so I know when you come in the room, I can tell people what you do. So leave me a comment in one of my videos so I know you were here and I can check out your stuff. Then next time I see you in the room, I'll be able to talk about your channel and what you do a little bit more informatively. And it's a beautiful thing. We try to share everyone's network. In fact, if you have a moment or an opportunity, please grab the link out of this live stream and tweet it out so so the people that follow your channel could come and check me out. I'd really appreciate it. It gives all the folks in this chat room the opportunity to earn their views, which is what we're all about. We want to make sure that we grow our channels together. And you know, this whole YouTube deal is not any fun if nobody's watching. So I really appreciate everybody who comes by my streams on a daily basis or checks out my vlogs and watches. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. So for those of you who may be here for the first time, this is the Travel Adventure Series. And what that involves is I generally hike every day or I do some urban exploring. This particular day is the third day of my series in Gettysburg, and I'm really excited about this one. We're gonna go visit the museum, so I'm really excited. Jimbo, Gettysburg is rainy today, but it's still awesome. It's still awesome. So as I do the Travel Adventure Series, I release my previous day's vlog at 9 a.m., and then at 10 a.m., I go live with this broadcast, and the purpose of that is to tell you guys where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing that day. And the reason I do that is because I want people to come out and join me in my adventure. I want them to come and hike or explore with me, and if they do, I will make sure that they get a $50 Amazon gift card for just coming out and hanging out with me. And the beauty of that is they'll also be on the vlog, on the camera, and we'll have a lot of fun. So that's what the Travel Adventure Series is about. Every day I produce 2 pieces of content, my vlog from the previous day and this live show. On this particular day, there will be 3 pieces of content because I also have the rescheduling of my up-and-coming tuber show with Happy Trails Hiking that I'm super excited about. That's gonna be at 9 o'clock tonight, and Wood Pigeon will toss that link in the chat for me so that you guys know how to get on that live show tonight. It's gonna be just fantastic. And of course, if you haven't followed me on Twitter or Instagram, please follow me there. If you happen to miss the live show, but I'm in your area, you can still check those out and you'll know where I'm gonna be hiking or adventuring that day, and you can come find me. Now, everyone pretty much who's a veteran of my channel knows that's what I drive right there. It's a big blue Mustang. It's kind of hard to miss. So if you go out to the trail where I'm hiking, you're gonna see it right away. It's not hard to find. And that's what the Travel Adventure Series is all about. And the main purpose for it is just hopefully to get people out there camping and hiking. I like to let people know that they can do this on the cheap. I almost never spend any money to do any of the things that I do. I go out there and experience all these beautiful things for free, other than the price of gas, which isn't always cheap for the car that I drive. So nobody said I was smart. But I want to make sure that you guys understand that I've had 2 days in Gettysburg. Everything that we've done in Gettysburg has been absolutely 100% free. In fact, if you're really smart about what you do, you can buddy up with other people throughout the park and listen to the park rangers tell you the whole story without having to spend a friggin' dime. So that's always nice too. Today we will probably spend a little bit of money. We are going to go into the official Gettysburg Museum. That's the plan. Because of the rain, we really can't do much else because Monica does not want to get wet. She just looks too good to get wet. It doesn't work that way. So we're going into the museum today, and then of course we have to travel home for the live tonight. Awesome, Mountain Survival. Thank you so much. Hey, Mountain, if you could do me a big favor and try to tweet out the link for this live show, that would be awesome. Maybe bring some of the folks in your network in here to have the opportunity to meet the awesome content creators that we have in here. That would be fantastic. 11 thumbs up at the 20-minute mark. That is just amazing. You guys bless me so much. I just can't say enough about how cool it is to have so many awesome people that come and visit me every day. It's fantastic. So I am just outside Gettysburg, for those of you who do not know. Now 12. You guys rock. You guys rock. I'm outside Gettysburg. I'm in a park, which it looks like it might have stopped raining. I could come out here. Good morning, Yankees Outdoor Adventure. It is wonderful to see you. Did I go hiking in the rain? Jimbo, I actually have a couple of vlogs that show me hiking in the rain. I did one at Beltsville, if you want to check that one out. And then I did one last week in the rain. It was called the Jordan Creek Parkway, which is another hike that was in the rain. And I have a lot of fun with it. So if you haven't seen any of my rain hikes, take the opportunity to go through the vlogs and check them out. There's two of them. Beltsville Park and Jordan Parkway are the two that I did this particular time around for season 2. In season 1, I also have one hike that I did, sort of hike that I did. It was actually on a travel day that was in, where was that? That was in Myrtle Beach State Park. And that one is a really fun one. I basically just went around wildflower searching, and I had a lot of fun that day. I was such a goofball. That's one of my favorite days, actually, that I spent on the Travel Adventure Series Season 1, because I'd never done a rain hike before at all, and I just loaded up the rain gear and went out and acted like a moron, and it was a lot of fun. You know, once you get out there and you do it, my main concern was always that my phone would get fouled and I wouldn't be able to use it, but I didn't have any problems, so I had a blast. This is actually a really fantastic park. It has a park for the kids over here. There's also another place for kids over here. We have a baseball diamond and that sort of stuff, so it's really cool. Hey, Yankee, I want to apologize for not making it to your stream yesterday. It's been a really busy 3 days. I will go back and check out the replay as soon as I have the opportunity, but I haven't even had the chance to comment on videos now or watch any of them for the last 2 days. And I really apologize for that. It's just the pacing when I'm out with Monica on these travel adventure series is a little bit different than what I'm used to. So it seems like I don't really have a whole heck of a lot of time to do the kind of stuff that I usually do when I'm at home. So I want to apologize for that. That's right, Yankee. We've got to keep making videos. That's what it's all about. But you know, it wouldn't be any fun to make all of these videos. Yeah. Sorry, Wood Pigeon, I have to blame Monica. It's all her fault, and you're gonna get it later. Yeah, creating content is great, but having so many wonderful people come and watch my videos and my live streams is really what it's all about for me. I want to thank everybody for just participating. It's so freaking awesome, and I can't say enough. And you know who else thanks you so much? Piney loves you guys. He thinks you're awesome. So that's something too. If only he would just talk for himself. He only talks to me. Holy mackerel. We're getting some wind now. That's always nice. It's not going to warm it up any. Oh, and the rain's starting to come back. Who will Michael blame in season 3? Ring the bell and find out. Yes, please do. Oh. Does Piney have a twin? I need some earrings. You know, Piney has a couple of twins. You can go to Poinsett State Park in South Carolina and find them. If you're ever in that area, I can tell you exactly where to go to get Jurassic pine cones. There were a whole bunch of them. So for those of you who don't know, this is my fantastically awesome wife, Monica, my amazing assistant. If I've ever had anyone actually film me, she's pretty much it. She films me sometimes, so that's always cool. And it's been absolutely a pleasure to have her on this adventure for the last couple of days, even though she's a little bit on the, I'd probably rather not be on camera thing, but you know, she's awesome. She's a good sport and she plays along.
I do what I can. Hi.
Everybody loves you, honey. You're the star. Monica likes kidnapping, huh?
Season 1 you kidnapped Piney, now this season you kidnapped me.
That's right.
Next season, who knows?
Oh man, that's so funny. Yankee says it's great to see you.
Nice, hello.
Wood Pigeon loves you. He says you're awesome.
Oh,
Monica says hi to Jill as well, Wood Pigeon.
yes.
Can't say hi to one without the other.
That's right, I can't.
Yeah, I would really love, within hiking distance, my goal is, I'll bring her back. My goal with this series and stuff is for her and I to do this on a regular basis and just go to different places and have great adventures. Now, she is probably not the person who's all like, yeah, I gotta go hiking every day and stuff like that. But she does enjoy walking and hiking, and some of the less difficult hikes she would absolutely love. I cannot wait to take her to do the Shades of Death hike. It's probably the most beautiful hike I've done on season 1 or season 2. And I know she's gonna absolutely love that one. So we're gonna try to get to that one at some point. But yeah, it's awesome to have her along with me because I see so many beautiful things all the time. And a lot of times in the back of my head, I'm always like, man, I wish I could have shared this with Monica. So having her with me eliminates that. But of course, it also makes my schedule a little weird. So I have to work around. I have to figure out how to do everything and still be able to comment on videos and watch your guys' stuff because, you know, it's what you got to do. And there's some awesome content creators that are in this very room. And I'm always bummed when something drops and I don't get the chance to watch it. So, yes, please do not forget Up and Coming Tubers live tonight. It is not a show about potatoes. I promise you that. We are going to be featuring Happy Trails Hiking and Healthy Trails 199 curators, Matt and Kay from Happy Trails Hiking. It's going to be freaking awesome. I am so super excited. It's going to be great. I know, Reagan, I have not had the chance to do any networking at all for the last 3 days. It has been a really, really hectic time. For some reason, yesterday was exceptionally exhausting to me. So we had some dinner, and I got back to the hotel around 7 o'clock. Piney and potatoes. You're funny, Gilbert. I got back to the hotel around 7 o'clock, and I took a shower because I was just yucky and nasty. Pamela says it's good to see you. She can't wait to take you fishing. Monica's not a fisherman, Pamela, so that should be a really interesting trip when you and I go fishing and she tags along. Oh, that's absolutely true, Reagan. It is really tough. So I got back to the room around 7 o'clock last night and I took a shower and I sat down, and if I had closed my eyes, I would have been out like that, but can't do that. I edited up. By about midnight, I was finally finished scheduling and editing and uploading, and I just didn't have the energy to do any kind of video watching or networking at midnight last night. I pretty much was dead tired and asleep within 15 minutes of finishing everything up. And that's been what the last 2 nights have been like. So I will get home today, and after my live broadcast with Happy Trails Hiking, we will definitely we will definitely have the opportunity to watch everyone's content and respond to everyone who's commented on my videos. I promise you that. This is fantastic. We've got 12 people at the 30-minute mark. For those of you who may not know, I am just outside of Gettysburg in a pavilion because it is raining, and Monica is not allowed to move from that spot. I just want you guys to know. I told her before the broadcast when I shackled her to the picnic table, do not move from that spot or you're in big trouble. So there you go. That's what's going on there, just in case you were wondering. But it's raining today right outside of Gettysburg. We are going to do the Gettysburg National Museum, which is right near the gift shop. I'm actually thankful. We were going to do it on the very first day, and then we're like, well, you know what if it rains sometime while we're here? We want to have something to do. So luckily we saved it for that. Did you glue her to the spot? No, actually I have one of those ball and chain things, and then I just handcuffed those to the table leg, so it's good. Monica's standing in a great location to peg you with a rock. Yes, she is. Luckily, I've moved any objects that can be thrown far away from her.
There's always Piney.
Please let us know if you get out to the Pacific Northwest. Would love to meet up. Hey, time and this time around travel log, I can tell you right now the plan is to hit every region of the U.S. at some point, and I would absolutely love to get out there and hike with you. One of the things that I got to do when I was gainfully employed by a Fortune 500 company for 17 years is do a lot of travel. And I've seen a lot of cool places and things that Monica never got to experience with me. One of my all-time favorite adventures was in San Francisco. I had such an amazing time there. I know that I'll never be able to really experience that sort of thing again, because a lot of times when you experience something, the first time is magical, the second time, not quite so much. But I want to make sure that I take her to San Francisco so that she can have the same experiences that I had. So that's on the list. I really have. In fact, I did a list not too long ago of my goals for the Travel Adventure series throughout all the seasons that I'm going to do. And one of them, or a lot of the things in those are right in the area that you're talking about. So I will definitely be hitting that area. I cannot wait, actually. She needs to learn to fill her pockets with rocks while they're hiking, so she's ready and prepared. Yankee, don't give her any ideas, man. She will wear out, then she will wear you out fishing. Probably. She probably will. See, she doesn't really have a problem with the whole fishing part of things, Pamela. What she really has a problem with is the catching of the fish and bringing it on board and touching it and doing all that stuff. She would much rather just have the server bring it out to her on a plate and say, here's your salmon. That's her idea of fishing right there. She loves that part. And you know what's funny? I love to fish, but I don't eat fish. I've never eaten fish. It's just not really my thing. So if we catch any fish, she's going to be the one eating it, and we're going to be the ones cleaning it. I can tell you that right now. Oh, but that's just the way it works. You're fishing now, Pamela? That is so awesome. I saw your catch and cook wood pigeon. It was awesome. That was fantastic. You know, Yankee, I never grew up. Growing up, my mom didn't make a lot of fish. My mom was a big seafood fan. She still is, of course. But she didn't make a lot of fish, so the most fishy thing that we ever got was fish sticks on Friday during Lent. So we just didn't have fish. Maybe it's because my dad doesn't like fish. I don't really know why my mom never made any of it. So I've never had it. And Monica just kind of carried on the tradition. Even though she is a fantastic fish lover, we eat, the most fishy thing we ever really eat is the Gorton's fish sticks. So maybe that's something we're gonna have to rectify, because it's not actually that I don't like fish. It's that I've never really had fish. It's just not something that anyone has ever really made for me. So we're gonna try to do it. Let's see. You're hooked bad? Oh man, that stinks. Nothing better than catfish fillet cooking on an open fire. Oh, I can only imagine. I'm not sure that I've ever had, I don't know, have you ever had catfish, honey? Monica's never had catfish, Yankee. She's gonna probably have to check that out.
It's fish. I'll eat it.
Yeah, she says if it's fish, she'll eat it, for sure. Even the goofy looking ones. Yes, as long as they're filleted on the plate and there's no head on the plate or anything, she's good to go. She is good to go. So we've got 10 people in the room. If you have not had the opportunity to talk to the other folks in the room, please speak up. Toss that thumbs up and get to know everyone in the room. There are some fantastic content creators that are here right now that would love the opportunity to check out your channel and see what you do. So please take a moment and make sure that you speak up in the chat room. Say hi to everyone because there are awesome people out there. I like mussels out of the river. They are good. Well, that's also something I've never eaten. You know, the only seafood that I know of that I've really enjoyed and had multiple occasions, I love crab cakes. They're absolutely fantastic. It's one of my favorite things to eat. And I also like crab legs quite a bit. Even though I'm not a guy who really likes to work to eat his food, crab legs are quite good. They're pretty much worth the effort. I have had lobster on more than one occasion. In fact, we have a funny Disney story about lobster. When we first went to Disney, we were on a program that they offer called the meal plan. And essentially what that is you pay for all your meals up front. So when you go to Disney, you don't have to worry about paying for any meals or anything like that. You just show up, they feed you whatever you want. So on the meal plan, you know, when we first went, you were allowed to get Chesapeake Bay crab. Yummy, no doubt, no doubt. You were allowed to get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. So you were also allowed to get sides. And this one place we went to, lobster tail was actually a side. And my daughter was on the kids menu and she was not eating like a kid at that point. She was pretty much done eating like a kid. So we would go to this place and get lobster as a side, and you were allowed to get two sides. So you could get the double lobster tail entree with two sides of lobster tail, which we did. And then Mina would just eat all the extra lobster tails, my daughter. So that was pretty ridiculous. Needless to say, that place didn't last very long, and it was closed like another 2 years later. But that was awesome. You're doing a sea bass this weekend. Wow, that sounds awesome this time around. That sounds fantastic. See, we've got some amazing content creators in here. That is just awesome. I'll show you how to catch nose gar and a hook. Wow, that sounds awesome. Holy mackerel. See, you guys are all like outdoor adventurers. I spent most of my whole life in an office. So this is a big adventure for me when I go out hiking every day because I'm learning so much. Angela M., good morning. How are you today? It is fantastic to see you. Everything tastes like something else. They do have white meat. Oh my goodness. So how is everyone today? The weather here outside of Gettysburg is quite nasty and rainy. It's kind of fluctuating. It rains really hard and then it slows down a little bit and it rains really hard. Today I'm super excited though. I will be back in Gettysburg for the final day of our trip. We are going to tour the Gettysburg Museum. I am extremely hopeful that they actually allow me to film in the Gettysburg Museum, or it is going to be a very boring vlog tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. Anyone who might just have joined the room, if you could do me a big favor and tweet out the link for this live stream, I would really appreciate it. The more opportunity I get to share my network with you guys and for you guys to share your network with me, the better it is for everybody in the room because we all have the opportunity to grow and earn new viewers. And that's what this is all about, right? So how are you this morning, Angela M? It is fantastic to see you. We've got lots of people doing fantastic stuff today. Pam is already out fishing, and I'm sure Yankee will be out by the river today if he has the opportunity and the weather is not bad. How is it there, Yankee? Is Ohio like it is right here? Well, thank you, Joran. I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. You're so addicted. Pamela is addicted to fishing. I'm going to Florida just to fish with Pamela. I cannot wait. Let's see, I missed something there. Taking the little ones to school. Well, you know what? You still got to do it, right? River this morning. Rain moved in this morning. But you're at the river right now. Lucky you, Yankee. That's awesome. So hopefully it won't rain on you all day long. Cook Crab, our family dog at the time, was a Crow Shepherd. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome, Gilbert. I'm really a big fan of crab meat. It's the fish that I actually know and I ate as a kid growing up. So I'm a big fan. But like I said, I don't have a lot of experience eating other fish. I do love to fish and I love to catch them, but I always just unhook them and toss them back. We've had no shortage of rain this spring. That is so true, Yankee. And because of where you live, oh my goodness, no more driving 3 kids to 3 different schools. I know how much of a challenge that sort of thing can be, Angela, believe me. It wasn't very long ago that my daughter was in high school and we would be driving her to 3 or 4 different practices after high school, and I don't miss those days, I can tell you that right now. Not at all. Good, I get to see the swamp live. I know that's got to be really challenging for you to get to the river, Yankee, during weather like this where it just rains all the time, because it really fouls up your ability to get to locations that you probably really love. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate everyone stopping by. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do so. I really appreciate it. And also take a moment to check out all the fantastic moderators that we have in my room. We have the greatest moderator of all time, Wood Pigeon. We also have the fantastic and amazing Joran. And one of the greatest community supporters that I've ever met, we have Yankees Outdoor Adventure. If you do not know Yankees Outdoor Adventure, please get the opportunity. Please take this opportunity to get to know him and message him on Twitter so that you can become a part of his community and participate in the meet and greet series, which is a fantastic way to promote your channel. And he's more than happy and willing to do it. And it does not matter what sort of content you curate on your channel. He will find a way to work you in. He is all about making sure that you get exposure for your channel and become a part of his community. He does an amazing job with it. So please take the opportunity to get to know all of my moderators today. They are fantastic. Also, please take the opportunity to check out Gilbert Rod's channel. It is awesome. He does fantastic content within hiking distance, does amazing content as well. And I know there are others in the channel I am probably missing. But please get to know each other, and man, it's the best way to grow, for sure. You are so welcome, Yankee. You've earned it a million times over with all the support that you've given my channel, and I could talk all day long about how wonderful it is to have such amazing support from guys like you. So today is the best connection I've ever had on any live stream since I've been doing this. I have 4 full bars. I mean, I could have a whole marching band on here today without any fear of lagging. And that is because right there is the cell tower, literally. It is probably less than a half mile away. My phone is looking right at it, so that is a beautiful thing. Oh, I just got wet feet. Oh, you see what happens when you can't sit still? I'm a fidgety person. What am I gonna do? We'll try to sit down for a moment so that we can have a one-on-one personal chat with my favorite pine cone, Piney. You have anything you want to say to us today, Piney? You gonna speak for the first time on camera? You gonna let it out? You gonna tell us what it's all about? Give us the meaning of life? I guess not. He's the strong, silent type of cone. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes, Angela, I could sit down for a live broadcast and I'm okay. Today, I am just so hyped up. I'm so excited to have so many awesome viewers here and to be in Gettysburg again for a third day. Hey, hopefully you guys have had a chance to check out my vlog this morning. Monica didn't appear in the vlog quite as much as we had planned on her doing, and I said, you know, do you have anything to say or whatever? And she says, you know, it's funny because this place just gets you to thinking, and I just would rather let it lay. It's kind of one of those solemn things when you visit Gettysburg and you get the scope of all the things that have happened. So I totally understand why she didn't have a whole heck of a lot to say about it. It is so much to take in that once you do a full day on the driving tour and you hear all the stories on the audio thing and everything else, it just makes you reflect a lot on the things that happen in life and the history of this country. So hopefully the vlog did it justice. Like I said, there are so many things that I left out of the vlog because, well, it could have been, it's a lot longer than I wanted it to be at 11 minutes. But I don't want to cut everything either. So I wanted to make sure to get as much of it in as I possibly could without making it extraneously long. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But you're right, Gilbert, it's so humbling to be at a site where literally over a 3-day period, 50,000 men and 1 woman were either injured or wounded or dead. 50,000 men. It's really crazy. It is really crazy. You caught one, Pamela. Awesome. I know somebody who lives around there, Pamela. Wombat lives near you. Wombat got promoted at work, and he has been exceptionally busy for the last couple of weeks. So he hasn't been around much, but next time Wombat is on, make sure that you say hi. He does live in your area. I'm not sure how much of an outdoorsman he is, but he does live in your area, so it might be an awesome opportunity to do a little bit of a personal meet and greet or some sort of a collab. I'll make sure next time he's around I introduce you to him for sure. I can't believe this. We are at the about 50-minute mark and we have 10 people in the room. So much amazing support and love that you guys give me. I really appreciate it. Tonight will be the rescheduled event that I've really been waiting for all week long. I am so excited. We are going to have the rescheduled broadcast of the 15 thumbs up. Holy mackerel, you guys are too good to me. You are so awesome. We're gonna have the rescheduled broadcast of my up and coming tubers with Happy Trails Hiking, and also they curate Healthy Trails 199. Matt and Kay are going to be live on my show tonight. I am so excited to get the opportunity to sit down and chat with them. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm pretty sure my internet connection will be more than sufficient to handle that show tonight since I will be at home. I did have a couple of moments to sit down and talk with them before we were forced to reschedule the show on Sunday night, and they're amazing people. They're very excited to get the opportunity to share their channel content with you guys and talk about all of their adventures. And I can tell you right now, I'm really excited to have the opportunity to talk to them as well. If you have not seen the very first episode of Up and Coming Tubers, that broadcasts last Saturday, and it was pretty fantastic. Damn, I swear I looked for this show several times. Well, thank you so much, Creators Alliance, for stopping by. If you guys don't know the Creators Alliance, he also goes by Joker, and he curates a fantastic channel that is dedicated to making sure that you get the opportunity to share your content with other viewers. He has an amazing network, and he puts you on his show, and he does an interview with you. It's fantastic. And speak of the devil, Rage and the Worst just popped in to say hi. Thank you so much, Rage. Rage was the star of my very first up-and-coming Tubers episode. If you have not seen that, it is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the most popular videos on my channel. He is an absolutely amazing creator, and we had so much fun with him and Bumcoop on the show. So please take a moment and introduce yourself to Rage and the Worst. Go and give him the opportunity to earn your views by checking out his channel. I guarantee you he will return the favor, and he does awesome stuff. You can also check him out on the up-and-coming Tubers show if you want to watch the rebroadcast, and a lot of people have, so it must be pretty good. I'm really excited to finally get episode 2 of Up-and-Coming Tubers tonight at 9 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. Yes, and please get the opportunity to say hi to Joker. All you have to do to get on one of his shows, which is essentially a show about your channel, all you have to do to get on one of his shows is just go and watch one, and then of course retweet it and say hi to Joker. And he'll contact you, or you can get in contact with him, and he'll make sure that you end up with the opportunity to get on his show. And it's quite fantastic. Tuber Talk is the name of the show. That's exactly right. So just tweet to Tuber Talk, and yeah, he'll make sure that he gets a hold of you, or you can get a hold of him, and he'll put you on his show. It's really easy. He brought me on his show. He did an amazing job of highlighting what I do on my channel, and really made me feel welcome. If you've never done a live show, or if you've never gone live on YouTube, it's a fantastic way to kind of stick your toe in the waters of going live. Doing live broadcasts is a little bit stressful. When I come on here in the mornings to talk about where I'm going to be hiking, I have kind of an agenda, but the chat does a lot of steering me in the direction that they want me to talk about every day, which I think is the most fun about doing it. But when you first start going live with your channel, which is an absolutely fantastic way to market your channel and get to interact with your audience, so I highly recommend it. But it might not be for everybody. You do have to maintain a conversation with your audience for the entire time that you are live, and that does take some getting used to. So just keep that in mind, and maybe do a practice with a couple of friends, because that's kind of how I started out. When I first started out, I think Yankee might have been the only person on my live broadcast, and we just grew from there. And now I have so many fantastic and amazing people coming around. It's just awesome. I'm trying to get together an outdoor adventure night. So that sounds fantastic, Joker. That would definitely be something I'm interested in. I will finally be back home tonight and have hopefully a lot more time on my hands to be able to chat with you guys. I've been a little bit out of the loop, and I apologize for that. I haven't really had a chance to check out Rage's new content either, which I'm so bummed about. I never missed it before, but I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to check it out in the last couple of days. It's really nice to see you stop by, Rage. I really appreciate it. So we are approaching the 55-minute mark. I'm telling you, these live broadcasts are like a blink of an eye. It's amazing. For anyone who's new to the stream, please do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up. And also, make sure that you say hi to everyone in the channel. We have some fantastic content creators in this channel. Give them the opportunity to earn your views and check them out. I guarantee that they will do the same for you. I am currently on the Travel Adventure Series, Season 2. I'm in Gettysburg today. If you haven't seen my vlog for Gettysburg Day 2, because today will be my 3rd day, if you haven't seen my vlog for Gettysburg Day 2, please do yourself a favor, check it out. I think it's pretty sober vlog that I released today. I'm really proud of it. We saw some amazing things. I told a couple of interesting stories. I literally could have had a 2-hour vlog this morning. It's only about 11 minutes, and I don't know. I didn't feel like it was too long when I rewatched it. I usually try to keep my content to right around the 6-minute mark. I felt this one deserved to be a little bit longer. It's pretty good stuff. If you have an opportunity, please check it out. I thought it was really neat. I think I tried to make sure that I showed the scale of the battlefield and the scale of the battles and things like that. Stuff that you can't really get from a history book, but I can, get on camera and show you the lay of the land and tell you a little bit of history about it. It gives you a better idea of the scale of some of the stuff. So I tried to do that as best I could. I am definitely not, I'm definitely not completely full up on all the history and all the things that happened. A lot of the stuff that I talked about on my vlog, we were reading off of different historical cards and things like that. But hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea about the scale of what it is. I had a lot of fun doing it. So I will be in Gettysburg today. We're going to tour the Gettysburg Museum, which I'm really looking forward to. It will be the first thing on the travel adventure series that I actually pay for. I try to pride myself on doing everything for free as much as I can. So anytime you go back and you check out any of my older vlogs, just know that you can do any of those activities, witness any of those beautiful things, see all the beautiful falls and the amazing vistas for nothing, for absolutely free. And that's the best thing. I really want to encourage people to get out there and just enjoy nature and do the beautiful things that I've been able to do for nothing, other than the cost of gas. If you haven't done so already, smash that thumbs up. That's right. Thank you so much, Wood Pigeon. We are about 4 minutes away. And I just want to take a moment to tell everyone who is in the room, thank you so much for supporting me and coming out and interacting with me and being a part of my community on live shows like this. You guys make it all worthwhile. It is really, really special for me to have so many people who enjoy watching me, enjoy my content, and come out. I've been a part of some big moments on a lot of people's channels, and that's really special to me. We've had, I believe, 4 people go over the 1K mark while we were watching my stream, and those things are awesome. Those things are awesome. Violet Bird went over 1K on my stream. Joker went over 1K on my stream. Happy Trails Hiking went over 1K on my stream, and I believe there's one other person. We've also had a lot of other great milestones. In fact, I went over 300 subscribers on my stream, so there are some fantastic things going on this stream, and it's all because of the amazing community that comes out and supports me, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. We're gonna have so many more of those amazing milestones on this channel. I can guarantee it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Rage. I really appreciate that. Coming from such an amazing content creator, that really means a lot to me. That really does mean a lot to me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Zoran, for the update. That is awesome. Creators Alliance will have a brain. We all have brain farts. Yes, we do. You are awesome. I am not just... Well, thank you. Thank you, Joker. I really appreciate that. Man, that's awesome. You guys are too good to me. Thank you so much. So another 30 seconds or so left. I will be in Gettysburg today, this morning. Oh, this time around travel, you are so totally welcome. Thank you so much. Please do me a big favor and leave a comment on one of my videos so I can go and check out your channel this time around travel. It's the only way that I remember. I don't always have time to rewatch my live videos to see who showed up. If you just leave a comment on one of my videos, then I remember that you were here and I had the opportunity to go check out your stuff. I don't like to miss anyone who was in my streams. So that's the easiest way to make sure that I had the opportunity to interact with you as well. So please do that. I'd appreciate it. Just take a moment and leave a comment so I know. See you later, Joker. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I will be in Gettysburg this morning. We have a travel, so we have to go back home for my live show tonight. But I'll be in Gettysburg this morning at the Gettysburg Museum. If you would like to come out and meet me and hang out, I would love it. There's a $50 Amazon gift card in it for you. And that would be just fantastic to finally be able to give one of those away to somebody who really enjoys what I do. And also get the chance to meet you and hang out and maybe get you on film. That would be just awesome. So it's going to be a rainy day. We're going to have some rainy drives. and we're going to do some rainy things. It's going to be awesome. I hope that every one of you gets the opportunity to go outdoors today and enjoy something outside. Go see those waterfalls. Go find those vistas. Go do all that kind of stuff. I mean, heck, it's all free. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Love ya.